What's up, guys? Welcome back to Latin Chopsticks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Two things happened between yesterday and today. I'm this close of just not even making a video this week, but I'm trying to push it through. Basically, we were gonna visit Jollibee last night. We ended up getting there. The restaurant closed in our face like 3 minutes prior. It's not their fault completely, it's my fault. I looked at the time when I saw it, so unfortunately we couldn't film it. I ended up eating there because they're like 45 minutes away, and I'll do a video in the future with a review of that restaurant, telling you my honest opinion with it. With that said, today I wanted to do something a little bit different because that was the only time that I had set aside. I am currently super overwhelmed. I am working my full-time job and I'm working about 70 to 80 hours a week right now. So I literally have not had any time to go out to any restaurant this week. It's been extremely busy. So I decided and I thought, what's a situation, this situation that I'm in now, how can I help my viewers with the situation that I'm in? Perfect thought came into my head. Let's say you guys went to the theme park, you spent all day in the theme park, you guys are tired, you get home at 10 or you get to the hotel at 10 p.m. or maybe even later, and you wake up the next morning, you guys are exhausted, you have another day at the theme park, you're super happy, I know you're on vacation, but it's just going to a restaurant, spending an hour there, and then having to go to the parks, you're losing a lot of time. What's a good way that could mitigate that, and that way you don't have to spend that much time out in a restaurant? And perfect thought came to mind. What if we could order breakfast to be brought to you? So that's what we did today. I ordered food from a restaurant that we haven't been to. This restaurant's very similar to Kiki's and First Watch, which I've shown you guys before. It is a really good breakfast place, and it's called Metro Diner. This is the first time that I'm ever gonna eat food from there. I did record a video for you guys, and when I went to edit it, or when I went to look at it right after I finished filming, it turns out, like before, no audio. So I'm gonna just get a completely new system, and hopefully it comes in before I do the video for next week for the biggest steak you can have in Orlando. And I'm gonna try to make sure that I go all out with whatever mic I bought because I don't wanna keep going through this. So obviously some of the food that I'm about to have, I've already tried. The only difference is that I'm gonna have to reheat it real quick in the microwave. I'm gonna take that personally into consideration. So if you see something that looks soggy or something that doesn't look good, I promise you it wasn't like that. It was delicious, it was nice and crispy when we first had it. But I wanna give you guys my honest opinion because this restaurant honestly impressed me, and being able to get it either catered or delivered, or you could even go and pick it up. I mean, that could save you a lot of time if you guys are tired, or if you wanna go out to another place besides First Watch because you've been before, besides Denny's, besides IHOP, besides Waffle House, and so on. This is another option that you guys have. And a few people did reach out to me when I did the First Watch video. Hey, you gotta check this place out. Prices, honestly, not that bad. It's a little bit cheaper, in my opinion, than First Watch, and a little bit cheaper than that of Kiki's. I feel like Kiki's and First Watch are maybe just a tad bit higher in elegance. This place is not quite as high in elegance, but I still find it to be a really good place to have some breakfast. So with that said, enough talking. I'm gonna start bringing the plates out. We're gonna try them super quick because this is the second time I'm doing it, and I don't wanna have to reheat the food, and I haven't actually sat down to eat. So let's go ahead and show you. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm bringing out the first two things, and it is some delicious pancakes that were really, really good. And then of course we have your typical breakfast that has like the scrambled eggs, bacon, and sausages. And we're gonna go ahead and try it out. The only difference that I like about this is that we reheated it, because when I was trying it in the beginning, in the other video that I made, everything was kind of cold, and I was like, I should heat it up and try it out again. So let's go ahead and do that now. So the first thing I wanna try is this protein-based dish. I think this was like $12, if that. Actually, I think it was like $10.89 if my memory's right. Could be wrong, but let's go ahead and try it out. All right, so as you guys can see, we did finish most of it. My wife, all she did was just add a little bit of peppers to the eggs. Honestly, the eggs were really good. It has cheddar cheese kind of melted and mixed into it. The bacon strips were perfectly cooked. The fat was rendered enough. It was still nice and crispy, but still had a bit of a chew. So it was a perfect mixture. The sausages, I do wanna try one more time because I ate them at room temperature. They were a little greasy for me. But here's the pancakes just to show you. You have nice big pieces of pancake. They're nice and thick, and not only, or not thick, but they're nice and dense. And not only that, it is, you could choose any toppings from a huge list, and it has a ton of chocolate chips. And I feel like the bitterness and the sweetness of the pancake plus the syrup all mixes up really well. But let's go ahead and try a little bit of each out. All right, guys, I'm gonna get the utensils. I'm just gonna grab this egg right here. The sausage is really good. It's not as strong as other sausages. It has the same flavor, but it's toned down just a bit. The eggs are nice, creamy, fluffy. The pepper that my wife added kind of adds a little bit of a kick to it. Not only that, but you have the cheese mixed in and it just all is perfect together. The bacon, probably shouldn't have tried it again because I've already tried it, but it is absolutely delicious. The meat side of it has this crunch, and then the fat is rendered down really well, so it adds a lot of flavor when you're chewing. All right guys, the next thing we're gonna try is these pancakes. Let's go ahead and try this out. Cutting a piece into it again. Oh. Here we go. Honestly, same reaction. When you're cutting into this chocolate, it starts spreading all over that pancake. The chocolate is a little bit of dark chocolate, so you have the sweetness from the pancake, the sweetness from the syrup, mixed in with a little bit of the bitterness from the chocolate. And then you get that chocolate flavor that starts coating your entire mouth. It's honestly really, really good. Oh my God. The next thing we're gonna have that really impressed me is this Belgian waffle. Obviously it's super soggy now, but it was delicious when it first arrived, and I tried it and it blew me away. Take a look at this. Now this is the Belgian waffle. Look how beautifully thick this is. Now it was a little bit crispy, and the inside it was nice and like, almost like you're biting down into a crispy cloud. It is amazing. The flavor is phenomenal. I will say that they put powdered sugar on top of it, but because this was closed, the heat kind of made this humidify a little bit, and the moisture caused most of the powdered sugar to clump and melt. So just keep that in mind. Maybe not melt, but dissolve. You guys know what I mean. However, the taste, it is so good. It's so buttery, and it's sweet because of that sugar. And even though you don't see it, it dissolved and it got absorbed into the waffle itself. Now this, I'm not gonna lie, I think it was like $10. It's a little steep for me, but still really good. All right guys, this is the last thing that we're gonna try. This is the thing that impressed me the most. It looked the worst out of everything just because of the way the presentation was, but the flavor of this thing is phenomenal. Take a look at this. So as you guys can see, this is their loaded French fries. It has crispy fried jalapeno slices. It has the really well seasoned fries. And on top of that, it had like white cheddar, yellow cheddar, and pieces of bacon. All together, this was amazing. Obviously now it's cooled down quite a bit. The cheese has hardened, but trust me, this was one of the best things that I ordered, and at $6, it was definitely worth it. I'm gonna go ahead and try a little bit out again, even though I've already tried it out multiple times, but I'll happily do it. Something about the seasoning, the fried jalapeno, the cheese all coming together just really complements this really, really well. It is delicious. And I would highly recommend it because this is the one thing that I ordered. Caught my attention when I ordered it, and when it arrived, it was the one thing that I was kind of like looking forward to the least. With that said, I know this video was quick. Unfortunately, I had to film it twice, and I had the issue last night with the other restaurant when we went to Jollibee and had that issue happen. We couldn't film outside. There were so many people, so many cars, and I couldn't get the right angle or the lighting. So I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Even when I do videos like this, you guys still watch them, you guys still comment, and I appreciate it. If you guys are looking for a nice place to eat, maybe get it delivered to the hotel room that you're staying at, all the information is gonna be in the description down below. Really appreciate it. Next week, we're gonna have the largest steak that you can have in Orlando. I can't wait for you guys to check that out. It is a lot of food. Hopefully I'll be able to finish it all. If not, it's not a challenge. I'm not trying to. I just wanted to see what the deal was with the biggest steak in Orlando. With that said, I'll see you guys next Sunday. And until then, let's just keep on eating.